And now we're gonna find out objectively which weapon is the most versatile. For example, Samsung has a toggle mechanism which is better than Dyson's hold to use trigger. Removable battery system, so if the battery dies, you don't need to replace this whole thing. Air filters that works against a fog machine, but needing to take off the whole bin just to empty is a downgrade. 2 points. Quick release rollers for cleaning, but lacks any roller lighting guidance system, so 2 points. It has attachment, which should be 1 point, but because these are more versatile than the Meta, 0 points. And it also adds an extra hard floor head to the loadout, which is significant. And now we move on to the specs, which are 6.2 pounds, third overall. 5th for battery on max DPS, which is 6 minutes and 9 seconds, and 0.84 quarts of inventory space, which is 2nd. And the last one is head weight, because the lower the weight, the higher the maneuverability with the attachments. And that was 3.06 pounds, coming in 1st, putting it in S- rank. So hopefully that all makes sense, and so we can move on to Shark Blue. Slide to power, but you do need to hold it for max DPS, which most players use exclusively, so no removable batteries, and spoilers, this is the only air filter to fail the fog test. And when we look inside, it's just a cloth filter versus Shark's HEPA filter. Easy to empty, but you do need a screwdriver to remove the rollers by unlocking the 3 pins, and that's it. They are not detachable. I'll give 3 points for how stupid this design is. It does have passive roller lights and attachments. The weight is 7.6 pounds, which is 5th, 2nd for stamina at 13 minutes and 8 seconds, and 0.34 quarts, which came in 6th, and 3rd for head weight, which is tied with the V8 at 3.44 pounds, last place. And that's why it's going straight to D. Now, onto the other Shark, Shark Red. It has the same power mechanics, but it does have a removable battery this time, air filters that actually work, and easy to empty, but again, you can't remove the rollers. Passive roller lights and a slightly different attachment set, 10 points. And the weight is 7.94 pounds, which is 6th, 13 minutes and 8 seconds, tied with Shark Blue, 6th for inventory space, and 3.62 pounds, which is 4th for head. It tied with Shark Blue in capacity and battery life, but it carries a heavier loadout, so it's going into C. Levoit with click power activation, modular battery system, working air filters, easy to empty, passive lights, and attachments. It is acing all the categories so far, and with a new category extras, because many market the ability of self-standing like the Sharks, but you can't unless you detach the head, while Levoit can. Great for breaks mid-match or storage, and it's 3.2 pounds, which is 1st, number 1 on game time, and 0.79 quarts of inventory, which is 4th, and coming in 2nd for the head weight. That's crazy, and that's why it's going straight to S tier. And now for the Dysons. I'll just do all 3 and note the differences. They all have hold to power activation, all have detachable battery except the V8, which is a major drawback, since having an extra battery can effectively double your playtime. They all have great air filters, which increase from V8 to outsized. All are slide to empty, but V8 is a pull then dump. V8 and V11 needs a flat head to remove the rollers, but outsized does not. None have roller lights, and all have attachments that come with a useful hair detangling furniture attachments. Now for the extras. All Dyson rollers have ball rotational tech, which increases mobility. Auto mode, which adjusts speed to increase playtime. But you do need the torque head in order to use it. And only the outsize has adjustable openings for high level enemies, wider rollers for more area of effect damage, and a plastic suction pad for enhanced power. For the weight, V8 was 2nd with 5.58 pounds, V11 was 4th, and 7.98 pounds with outsize. For stamina, V8 was 4th with 8 minutes and 49 seconds. V11 was 3rd and outsize was 6th. While on the topic, I thought I was going crazy because the timer kept saying one thing while my test was showing different things, but turns out the battery indicator is not accurate for any of the Dysons. Now for inventory, V8 in 5th, V11 in 3rd with 0.8 quarts, and outsized in 1st with 2 quarts, so more than double the second place. And now the best Dyson for the features is the Dyson V11, putting it in B tier. And second best is a tie with the Dysons. They both excelled in different areas, so choose according to your class. B for both.